There we go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Museum Quiz. You think, I'm sure I didn't put my sound on there, but we're all good. Hope you're all well. I've got a wobbly table as well. I'm going to have to sort that out, as I've just realised. So that's going to do my head in. But we've got Mum, we've got the guinea pigs, we've got the Smarties. Welcome to you all. If you were looking for the stream earlier, it was my fault if you couldn't find it, because I didn't put it on till about 20 to 9 tonight. I thought I'd done it last Wednesday, and I thought and I can just forget about it for the rest of the week. And I hadn't done it. So someone actually messaged us just as I was setting it all up for tonight. I was like, I've just done it. It was Liz from the Smarties. I was like, I've literally just done it, so it should be there. But he's obviously all found it, because we've got a few here, so that's all good. Hope you've had a good week. What's happening? We're quiet in the pub tonight. We are quiet. Lucy's looking bored. Staring. But yeah, we are quiet. But we're down to social distancing of 6. So as I said, that we get table 6 pop up. Good evening, table 6. Good to see you. We should have Kerry on as well. She's doing scores again. Hi, Liz. So I'm sure she's got it right the last 2 weeks, so we're happy. We haven't got Frank and Beans here from last week, or not yet anyways, so it's a personal joke between me and Kerry. But the guy who was here last week isn't in, so if you had fun with him playing your cards right last week, he's not here, unfortunately. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the Vincents are on, so that's a message coming through from them. Good evening to yous. What else has been happening? Yeah, sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time. But yeah, we're all good. I don't think the quiz is hard this week, which probably means that it's rock hard. So good luck with that. I thought it was easy last week, and it wasn't apparently. So, but we'll let you be the judges. It's been cobbled together because I was away at the weekend. I was in Blackpool. Woo! Loving a bit of Coral Island with the kids with the mask on. It's great. We're up in the top bar again, so we can see what's going on a bit better. I've got a nice shiny light above us though, which is a bit of a pain. I've tried messing about with the settings so it's not glowing. It just looks like my halo in all fairness. Not that I'm an angel yet. Pronounce yet, I'll get there. But we've got 3 minutes, same format as every week. So on your sheet you need 20 pictures, 40 questions and 10 music, artist and the song again, so there's nothing different this week. We will do a different audio round at some point in the near future. It's about time we had something different going on, just not sure what to do yet. Can't do the video one like we did, because we still haven't got it set up where we can do it in the pub, so that makes it hard on this end of things. I can do it on one telly, but then you'd have everyone crammed around one telly, and that kind of defeats social distancing objectives and stuff at the minute. But hey ho. But we can always do something different, of voices or theme tunes or something like that. Anyways, or I'll just sing to you, which I'm sure would be awesome. But anywho, where are we at? Let's see what's going on. These are all very quiet. How many have we got today? We've got 1, 2. We've got 4 teams. 4 teams this week in the pub. So we're going to have first, second and third. And someone gets nailed. Well, there is time for more to come in. It is only 8 minutes past. So they've all got their sheets. Which look like this. I've probably got enough sheets to give you all one this week, because the printer printed out 2 lots. So I'm doing the quiz night from Durham. Hey, hello to Durham. So it's all good. So it's always good to get someone from outside of Carlisle. Although the Smarties are on every week, and they're outside of Carlisle. I know Liz is in Annan, or just outside of Annan. I'm not sure whether you've still got Gary's gang doing it online, so I don't know if we've got Mr. Murphy and Katie and Neil, because we've not seen them on here for ages, because part of their team's in the pub, so they might do, you never know. Anywho, it's 9 minutes past 9, I'm going to get you started so you can stop listening to me babbling on. So if you're all ready, Here's your pitch around. Good luck. Durham is further away, you're right. We've got let's get quizzical in Thursby. Durham still wins tonight. We've had Kent and we've had Canada, so Canada wins. That's the furthest away that I've seen us be. Pitch around's working. That's all I needed to make sure that was happening. That's all good. As always, the camera and the sound will be on, so you will hear the pub going around. If anyone swears it's a live environment, I do apologise in advance. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, I'm so busy. Making Lucy work. We've got 5 teams as well, not 4, 5.
Extremely busy.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's 2 of us. Oh, good. They've got 5 teams. 6. Didn't see them come in. No, it's alright, I'll be finished this one in a sec.
There you go.
Cheers, gorgeous, yeah.
Enjoy.
So will.
£2.
Bedding.
Enjoy. Huh? That works a lot.
Not allowed vertical drinking.
What?
Not allowed vertical drinking.
What's that? Oh yeah. Is that the first question?
Should be. I wouldn't know how to phrase it. What are you not allowed to do in the book?
Well, actually.
Looking around, it really is. You did have to see it out. You wanted to get the text. Found a new source.
There you go.
Anyone?
Once you know it, then you're like, oh, not that anyone
This way, kids. Play busy in the master.
Ran out of ink halfway, like nearly finished. Ran out of ink. I printed another pair of sheets. I've got 60 sheets for 30 years with that. getting on? We're all good.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What?
No, I'm following what? Texts?
That's the online side of things.
What the hell have you asked to what come here?
There's some of them that won't really come to the
They're doing podcasts.
got someone from Durham. But he lives in Canada.
Subscribe to the channel. Time for help.
We're on still with 169, isn't it? I can't get that.
I'll do you have to get YouTube?
You need Google it.
On my phone.
As long as you've got like an email or something like that, there you go.
Don't ask me why it's Yahoo.
Mind you, hey, what about the one with Gmail as well? It's like a tiny phone. Doesn't make like a play, so you'll be absolutely
It all makes sense. Damn. What were the, what about those times?
We said last week that like the new rules that were like 6, no more than 6 outdoors and stuff like that. They said come just to shut it 10 o'clock. So like I'm trying to go on looked at them Friday and like
Yeah.
Bolton only. Bolton was shut at 10
I
o'clock.
think David was saying that it's a local option.
There's confirmation. Really thankfully I've not mentioned it on there. But it's I posted it on Facebook this morning saying people will be yelling this over there.
That is true. That is true. Action 10 there. Got those. Feel it like today?
I've been TTC, which is e-learning from home. 2 classes from that.
It's alright then. Classes, examinations.
Took longer to make decisions. Which is on to 18, not far off. The next two dingbats, everyone in the pub's struggling with, so good luck.
Hey Andrew, John Smith's
Good evening everybody, welcome to Museum Quiz. You've got a few minutes left on your picture round before we get started on your questions. Everyone's got a sheet, so I don't need to give you any more. But if anyone needs, I'll just give you a shout. I'm in the top bar. But, I'll speak to you all in about 2 minutes. Yeah, this one. Folk are struggling with this one. And this one, struggling with this one too. The colour of the thing the baby on makes no difference. Don't say don't up, he's out. She's done. She's done. I've just sorted. The table's still wobbly. I was just sorting it out there. Give us a sec. I should have done while the picture round was on. But because I wasn't leaning on it. That's better. Right. Hope you've all done alright in the picture round. I'm going to say the. That's two dingbats. Found somewhere else to get dingbats from, so they're new ones. There'll be a few more of them over the next coming weeks, so get used to them. But let's get started on the quiz itself. Okay, you've had more enough time in the picture round. We're going to get started on your questions. So if you're all ready. Question number 1, nice and easy to start us off, is how many wings does a butterfly have? That's question number 1. How many wings does a butterfly have? Obviously it's question number 1, just to give you a nice easy clue. Question number 2. Shoe, puff and short are all types of what? I feel as though I've had that question recently. So I didn't look back. So that's shoe, puff and short are all types of what? Question number 3, more Dennis and Menace questions, is what was the name of the softie that Dennis and Menace always bullies? So that's what was the name of the softie that Dennis and Menace always bullies? Should be bullied, doesn't it? My grammar's not right there. Put was, so it should have been bullied. What is the name of the softie if it's going to be bullies? It's shocking. I've read these things through. Question number 4. What was the name of King Arthur's magic sword? So that's number 4. What was the name of King Arthur's magic sword? Question number 5. Coal is predominantly made up of which element? So that's coal is predominantly made up of which element? So Durham isn't intelligent then? I don't get it. I never said Durham isn't intelligent. I don't think I did. Question number 6. How many families are in the Happy Families card game? That's how many families are in the Happy Families card game? I don't even know if I've played Happy Families before. I've seen Happy Families, the card game. I don't think I've ever played. Question number 7. What flavour is the liqueur Kahlua? That's what flavour is the liqueur Kahlua? Kahlua. The pause was because, you know, when you forget how to pronounce something, that's why I paused. I was like, it's Kahlua. I know it's definitely Kahlua. Should have got a mild onset of Alzheimer's coming on. Question number 8. In which sport would you use a caddy? That's number 8. In which sport would you use a caddy? Question number 9. Which grain is used to make semolina? So that's which grain is used to make semolina? As in the pudding. Lucy's just gone, as in the poison. What poison are you on about? In all fairness, you only ever get semolina in school, it's like poison. It's like, has anyone ever had semolina outside of school? I haven't. Do they even still make it in school? Does anyone have semolina regularly? Sounds like a disease for starters. No, it's like... Did you have a school today? I had semolina. Are you alright? Not after that experience, no. Huh? You've never had semolina? Semolina. Olina.
We've got the news. Both sorts coming through our people.
I've saw that.
That's semolina.
In its raw format. Semolina pudding in. You bake it?
Oh, that one.
Next week. Question number 10. Which wartime sitcom featured Renee and Edith Artois? That's which wartime sitcom featured Renee and Edith Artois? Did you find it? Yeah. No, it's very sloppy. Yeah. Sorry, I had to go and sort the speakers out. No. They had the news and that coming through the speakers down the bottom, so just knocking that off. Question number 11. The line behind which players stand whilst playing darts is known as the what? That's the line behind which players stand whilst playing darts is known as the what? Should all be on full scores at the minute. Don't shake it off, head off. Guinea pigs say they are. No. Alf says you're not. Question number 12. What is a natterjack? That's number 12. What is a natterjack? Question number 13. Who is number 2 in the picture round been accused of being recently? So that's number 2 in the picture round. Who have they been accused of being recently? Now for you online, for the picture round number 2, I'm going to have to fly right back so you can have a look. They've all got it in front of them, you see. But, oh, there. Number 2 in the picture round. Who have they been accused of being recently? Go back. Number 14. What is the main difference between slander and libel? That's what is the main difference between libel and slander? Winnie, you can't. That Durham isn't intelligent. He's bugging us because I don't know what it means. So obviously, I'm not intelligent either. Question 15. Which part of a flowering plant is often used to make oil? So that's which part of a flowering plant is often used to make oil? It's a car question for you. Jigs, you were looking for a car question. See ya. Question 16. Which car manufacturer made the Thunderbird cars? There you go. That's which car manufacturer made the Thunderbird cars? Jigs was the same before. He's like, we need car questions. Give him car questions, doesn't even know the answer.
We want a very specific question line with the one question you win.
Sorry. What grade of oil does the Mercedes-Benz 2 class with a 1.6 engine take? Very specific questions. Question 17. What was the number of the last space flight in the Apollo program to go to the moon in December 1972? So what was the number of the last space flight in the Apollo program to go to the moon in December 1972? Enjoying themselves far too much. Shocking. Question 18. Which soft white cheese with a white penicillin mould is from Normandy and is sold in a wooden cheese box? So that's which soft white cheese. You know the answer to that one? Not the cars ones.
No, the cheese one.
The cheese one.
It's a monkey.
No, it's not. No.
Am I close?
You're too close. I don't know if you can pick up what he's saying there, but hopefully not. Question 19. A score of +3 on a golf card is termed a what? That's a score of +3 on a golf card is termed a what? A rubbish shot. I was a bit more diplomatic than that, Dave. Not listening to Andrew. No, he says he's lies.
So did you hear? Did I hear? Did you say something?
No. We did it, your stag do? It was... Yeah. Question 20. Which bodily organ produces urine? That's which bodily organ produces urine? Urine. Got an anatomy class going down the bottom.
That's the heart, isn't it? It's like 4 sections of the heart. It's like the heart.
Question 21. From which country does the wine claret come from? So that's from which country does the wine claret come from? Question 22. Which football team plays at Stamford Bridge? So that's 22. Which football team plays at Stamford Bridge? Question 23. Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Mindy Kaling, Sarah Paulson, Rihanna, Helena Bonham Carter, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Awkwafina, all star in which 2018 film? So that's Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Mindy Kaling, Sarah Paulson, Rihanna, Helena Bonham Carter, and Awkwafina, all star in which 2018 film? I'm opening stuff I shouldn't be opening. Stop doing that. Go. Question 24. In tennis, what is the LTA? So that's in tennis, what is the letter A? The LTA.
LTA?
LTA.
I couldn't tell you.
It's a long time ago. Yeah.
Next tennis ball. That's a lie. That's a clear blatant lie.
Ligament torn or something.
Ligament torn again. A lovely topless audience. Saying jigs. A lovely topless audience. Tennis. You're not far off. Such intellectual conversations we have in the pub. So what are you missing?
What? Oh, you're not speaking
I was
to
talking to the people at home.
Oh.
Sorry. About the intellectual conversations we have in the pub. Question 25. Who was the first ex-member of Take That to have a #1 single? So that's who was the first ex-member of Take That to have a #1 single? Can I get another pint, please?
Are you joking? I'm extremely busy.
I know you're extremely busy, Lucy. I'm really sorry. Just when you get a minute, there's no rush.
Extremely busy stuff.
Yeah. We've got legs, tits, ass online for LTA. See, Winnie, not that bad.
There you go.
Do you want a drink? Phil?
I won't say no.
Hey, you need to bring your glasses back.
Next question.
What glasses? The glasses has got no stuff in them.
No, it's shocking. Question 26. How long are Instagram stories available for viewing? You got Lucy, you know that.
Just put it on there.
That's how long are Instagram stories available for viewing?
I know that one.
I don't.
You make my life.
Oh, no, sorry. Question 27. Last week we found out that Waterloo Station is the biggest in the UK with 24 platforms. But which London station is the second? So that's if Waterloo Station is the biggest in the UK with 24 platforms, which London station is the second? Okay, for those online, we've just lost power in the pub. Yeah, we've lost power, so we are in darkness. So we've lost the Wi-Fi. We're only back on here because I've connected to my phone. So it's not your Wi-Fi, it's us. We've literally lost power in all the pub. We're stuffed at the minute. The whole street's out apparently, so God knows what's happening. Yeah. Well, just this side of the street, I think. Yeah, so it looks like it's our side of the street. The other side of the street's on, but we've lost all power. So my data won't hold up for too long on this end. Yeah, and it's buffering because I'm on a mobile connection. So we're stuffed for the time being. It's telling us I've got an excellent connection, but as I say, my mobile network won't hold that up for too long. So I don't know. We don't know what's happening at the minute.
You got power for your speaker, like?
No, we've lost a lot. Everything's gone now. Yeah.
It seems to be just starting about a couple of doors up, going to maybe 100
Right.
yards down.
What's with the generator outside? Is that how to do with that?
That's what I mean, I think it could be.
Right.
That'll be a gen, that'll be an emergency backup.
This-
That's what that'll be, the lights.
Aye. That won't last for too long either. So
You hear the car alarm thing, that's why the car alarm went off.
I don't know. Is that not a house alarm? Probably a house alarm. Aye. So unless it comes on in the next few minutes, we're goosed. I can continue with the quiz. It depends on how fast it eats through my data on the phone. I can shout questions out to you. We can carry on here. You just can't have another drink. Right, I'm going to wrap you through the last 40 questions. Another power cut for the first 10 minutes. 1 second, we'll carry on here and then I'm going to do it in the pub because I can just shout to them. But let's go for it. As long as my data holds up, we'll carry on. So new rules in England said that only 6 people from different households can meet up outside, but how many are allowed to meet outdoors in Wales? So we're allowed 6. How many are allowed in Wales at the minute? See, the show must go on. That's quick, that mine. It was straight onto it and all.
How come you got on then still?
Because I'm clever. Connected to my phone. Alright. So I'll rack through these so they can finish, and then I'll give you the rest of them. Also called median nerve compression. What 3 words commonly describe a condition that causes numbness, tingling, or weakness in your hand? I am gonna go through these quickly, so you can pause it if you want, just so you can get through the whole quiz and you can finish off at home. And say we can sort this out at this end. So 30. What article of clothing can go before cod, horn, and town to create 3 place names? You're just going to get this really quick. So that's what article of clothing can go before cod, horn, and town to create 3 place names. And the reason being, I only get 15 gigs worth of data on my phone, and once that runs out, we're stuffed. And this is bandwidth hungry. So 31. What was Schindler's Ark renamed when it was made into a film? So that's what was Schindler's Ark renamed when it was made into a film. So you have the beauty at home of pausing it. So 32. Who was the first sponsor of the FA Premier League? So that's 32. Who was the first sponsor of the FA Premier League? These things are sent to test, does it? Number 33. On this day in 1916, what was used for the first time in war? I think they were called Little Willies. I think so. Don't quote us on that. That's me. I was looking at stuff today. That's on this day in 1916. What was used for the first time in war? Question 34. In 2018, what did the BBC? 2018. What did the BBC change the name of its audio app to? So that's in 2018. What did the BBC change the name of its audio app to? Number 35. What is Sir David Attenborough's new show called? You should all know this because I told you last week. So what is David Attenborough's new show called? 36. According to the English tradition, a bride shouldn't wear the colour of fairies. What colour is this? That's according to English tradition, a bride shouldn't wear the colour of fairies. What colour is this? Number 37. Lynn Davis broke the British record in which jump event? So that's Lynn Davis broke the British record in which jump event? Number 38. Name the 8 cuts of beef as defined by the USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture. We had the USDA in last week's and we told you what the 8 cuts were. So you should know. Good luck remember them all. This is worth 8 points as well. So name the 8 cuts of beef as defined by the USDA. I didn't even know what the USDA was last week. That's just where I got it from. It's United States Department of Agriculture. 39. Which 4 players have scored the most goals for England under Gareth Southgate? That's which 4 players have scored the most goals for England under Gareth Southgate. And question 40, last one before we go into your music round. Is the Post Office Tower opened in London? The classic family sci-fi show Thunderbirds debuted in the United Kingdom, and 200 Alabama state troopers attacked 525 civil rights demonstrators in Selma, Alabama, in what was to become known as Bloody Sunday. What year was it? So that's the Post Office Tower opened in London. The classic family sci-fi show Thunderbirds debuted in the United Kingdom, and 200 Alabama state troopers attacked 525 civil rights demonstrators in Selma, Alabama, in what was to become known as Bloody Sunday. What year was it? Okay, and I'm going to rack right through onto your music round. So usually getting this before everyone in the pub, but if you're all ready, here we go. I'm hoping that comes through quite loud on your end. I don't want to turn it up too much in here because these lot will get it.
Running down underground to a dive bar in a western town, a dead end world. The eastern wall.
Turn ourselves at dark.
Okay, so that's the end of your music round, and that's the end of the quiz. We're
I tell you what though, it's sure
I'm going to rack through. I don't know if you need time or not. You need to pause it here if you don't want to hear the answers, because I'm going to rack through really quickly. I'm not going to be loud because we are still doing the quiz in the pub. I've just handed them the sheet over so they can read it without the question, without the answers on, and then go through. So I'm going to have to be quiet here so that they don't hear, because they're still doing the quiz side of things. Okay, so number 1 was Angela Lansbury. You just can read it. So I say I'm going to be really quiet.
Going to ring me back in 5 minutes.
Number 2, Neil Buchanan. No, we're still going. I've connected it to my phone.
Have you?
Yeah, so I'm just racking through this quickly, and then I can get, not to be rude, I can get shot of these and then concentrate on the pub side of things.
Alright then.
So, alright.
They're not going to come out very soon. Everybody's alright. We can't dispense.
We've also got
beer,
drinks.
We've got some
We
cans.
can do bottles.
We can do bottles.
It's all
alright,
good.
don't we?
Carry on regardless.
I had a fault on me in insulation. When I do the weekly test, I had a fault on it before lockdown. I came, left the stuff, I said, I'll leave you the stuff. No, I said, I'll bring you the stuff when I come to do the checks with you.
Yeah.
And he's just been and done it all. And tomorrow I've got my 5-year electrical inspection.
Happy days.
I'm impressed with how bright it is in here.
Yeah. Aye, emergency lights are good.
I'm impressed.
You can still see us on here, it's all good. Yes, so 3, Joanna Lumley. Number 4 is David Tennant. Number 5 is Squirtle. Number 6 is Dominic TM. 7 is Scarlett Johansson. I don't know if you can hear us, but you can read it on the screen anyway. 8 is Liam Neeson. 9 is Oprah Winfrey. 10's a Clash. 11's a ballpoint pen. 12 is a cigarette. As I say, if I'm going too fast, you are going to have to pause this and just keep playing it. 13's a cornflake. 14's a kiwi. 15's spaghetti. 16's a back surgery. 17's short circuit. 18's peppermint. 19's a smartphone. That was a tough one. Cheers, Stacey. And New Kid on the Block is 20. So number 1, there are 4 wings on a butterfly. Number 2, shoe puff and short are all pastries. Number 3, it's Walter. That is Dennis Menace, always bullies. Number 4 is Excalibur. Number 5, it's carbon. That colour is predominantly made up, same as diamonds. Number 6, there are 8 families in the Happy Families card game. Number 7, Kahlua, is coffee. Number 8 is golf, that you'd use a caddy. Wheat, semolina is made from wheat. Who eats it nowadays, I don't know. 10 is Alo. Renee and Edith are Alo. Number 11 is the Oki, that players stand behind when they're playing darts. Number 12, a Natterjack, is a toad. Number 13, number 2 in the picture on, so Neil Buchanan. It's accused of being Banksy, but he's not, apparently. So he says he's not anyways. Not going to admit it, is he? So the main difference between libel and slander is libel is written, slander is spoken. They've all gone very quiet in here. Number 15, flowering plant that is often used to make oil is the seed. Number 16, the Thunderbird cars were Ford. Number 17, tried to make this easy for you by making it question 17. The Apollo program to the moon in 1972 was Apollo 17. Number 18 is Camembert cheese, that is as a white mould and in a wooden cheese box. Number 19, +3 on a golf card, is termed a triple bogey. Number 20 is a kidney that produces urine. Number 21, claret comes from France. Number 22, Stamford Bridge is Chelsea. Number 23, Sandra Bullock and blah blah blah, it was Ocean's 8. Number 24, it's the Lawn Tennis Association. I think legs, tits and arse is better, Winnie, but hey, that's what it is. Number 25 is Gary Barlow, that was ex-member of Take That. Number 26 is 24 Hours, that Instagram story is available for viewing. Number 27 is Victoria, that is the second biggest. I think they're already today, I think it's got 19 platforms or something like that. Number 28, and allowed 30 people in Wales for outdoors. Number 29, it's Carpal Tunnel. 30, it's Cape, so it's Cape Cod, Cape Horn and Cape Town, 3 places. It's Schindler's List, that was made into a film, good film, if you've not seen it, it's worth a view. It was Karen who sponsored the first FA Premier League. Number 33 was Tanks, I'm sure they're called Little Willies. Again, don't quote us, but they were first used on this day in 1916. BBC changed its name, its app to BBC Sounds, so it's a Sounds app. 35, Extinction the Facts is David Attenborough's new show. Again, we told you last week. Oh, I've lost my thing. Number 36, it's Green. What the colours of fairies. Number 37, it's a long jump that Lynn Davis broke. The 8 cuts of beef as defined by the USDA, so it's chuck, rib, loin, round, flank, short plate, brisket and shank. It's a point for each on that one, so it's 8 points to be had. So well done if you got all of them. If you got all of them, I'm very impressed because they're American terms as well. Apparently there was something I looked up, I think it's short plate, and we don't even class it as that, we class that as part of the brisket. So, but they obviously use different stuff. The 4 players scored more goals for England with Gareth Southgate is Harry Kane with 27, Marcus Rashford with 10, Raheem Sterling with 9 and Jesse Lingard with 4. And then Post Office Blah Blah was in 1965, so well done if you got that. Onto your music very quickly. I'm conscious that the laptop is going to run out of power as well. So 1 was Pet Shop Boys with West End Girls. Number 2 is Van Morrison with Brown Eyed Girl. Number 3 is Eminem with Lose Yourself. Number 4 is Madonna with Material Girl. Number 5 is Boney M with Rivers of Babylon. Number 6 is Tones and I with Dance Monkey, that's a new one, so well done if you got that one. 7 is Billy Joel with Uptown Girl. 8 is Toto with Africa. 9 is Meatloaf with I'd Do Anything for Love. And 10 is the 4 non-blondes with What's Up, so it's half a point for each for that, half a point for the artist, half a point for the song. There you go, that is your quiz for this evening. Once you get to this bit, because I imagine you've paused it, I'm going to leave it on for a good 5 minutes. Stick your scores on and we'll see who's won. I'm just going to nip off and pass the sheet around, make sure everybody's got it. I'll double check that everyone has put the scores in. Kerry's going to collate them for us, but I'll keep an eye on it myself as well because I haven't got much to do other than sit in the dark in here. But yeah, hopefully you'll catch up with us. I'm going to go and check, see how everyone's getting on.
No.
don't go too far because they've had all the answers. Well done, Buck. If you've kept up there, I am impressed. And Mum as well. And Mum, I'm well impressed that you've kept up. Superb. Cheers, guys. We've got actually people now in the pub going through the questions online to make it easier, but they're not allowed to go too far because then they'll get the answers.
Alan,
Yeah.
you missed the question off your sheet.
Which one? I'll tell you what it is in a minute. So what was that, 30? That's not too bad. One, two, three. So we've got 4 teams in at the minute. No, we've definitely got table 6 to come in. We've got Kerry and Andy to come in, but Kerry will be collating as well. So then who else do we have on table 6? Kerry and Andy. We've got Winnie. Who else said they were on? Smarties. Still written. Oh no Smarties we've got. Sorry, Helen McCombs put them on. We've got Stuart and Lizzie, so we're waiting on them. And anyone else. So if you still need to put your scores on, just give us a quick message in there to say you've still got your scores to put on. And we'll see how we get on. There we have Kerry and Andy. Anyone else? We've not got Liz Molly, and Stuart. We've not got yours yet.
Young ones have done it on YouTube.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, that's good. Missing question 37. Once you get to 37, you need to go in. Davis. 37 and next one.
Davis world record.
Yeah, British world record.
British record.
For which jumping event?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've only got 5 so far. I know. I'm just conscious that my the laptop battery is going down really quick, and because this is very power hungry. I've got table 6 happy days, and I'm conscious of my mobile data as well. I don't even know how much data this will take, but I just know it's bandwidth hungry, but whether it's, so I'm not 100% sure. This is like unknown territory. I'll be able to tell you later when I see how much data I've actually eaten through. We're halfway through the month though, so I should still have plenty left. Just have to connect to Wi-Fi for the rest of the month. Are you doing the music round as well? Are you doing the music round as well? Happy days. The good thing is in the pub we have actually got people going through to doing the rest of the quiz online because it's easier. Yeah, we've got, where are we at? We've got 41 minutes left on the battery on this thing. So, as I said, for some reason live streaming takes a lot of power out of your laptop. So it's going to go down pretty quick. So at the minute, the way it stands, I think we've got Let's Get Quizzical in 3rd place, Kerry and Andy in 2nd place with 60.5, and then Table 6 with 65.5, flying ahead with a massive 5 points ahead. Guinea Pigs, you get 4th place at the minute, and Smarties, you get 5th. Mum, you're coming in at 6th. I think that's where we're going to go. You aren't going to get play your cards right this evening, unfortunately, because I'm going to knock you off before then. It's going to be a dark play your cards right mine, so I'm sorry. I haven't gone, I'm still here. I'm assuming that there's no one else, so that I think that's a score stand. We've got, where were we at? I've just said this as well, haven't we? 58. Yeah, so it's Let's Get Quizzical in 3rd place with 58. We're going to go with Kerry and Andy with 60.5 for 2nd, and Table 6 with 65.5. If you have got any more than that and you're at the end, put it in the comments, which you can do on the quiz. I'll have a look through them tomorrow, and we can announce these next week. But we haven't had, we haven't had Winnie yet, have we? Winnie hasn't given us his scores, but I am conscious of, we're down to 37% on the battery on here, so we are going to have to log off on here and maintain things. But it's playing. It's been a bit of a different night. Hopefully it's still been all good. I'm just checking messages, sorry. Where are we at? Yeah, sorry, that's Kerry sending their scores through. Yeah, she's got the same as me. Stu and Lizzie got 45.5, so that gets you 6, Mum. You get bumped into 7th, but well done. It's testing, but we've still managed. We're still here. I'm now going to go and sort the pub side of things out, and hopefully we can crack on and give them the answers as well. Cheers again, and we'll see you all next week at the same time. Take care.
Got the title.
I bet you haven't. I bet you haven't.
I knew it was a trick one. I knew it was a trick.